let's take a look at some of the stuff we might need here for our projector project. To begin, I'm going to put everything in this case. I figured portability is kind of good because I've got to take this 100 miles to a different spot. So we've got L298N. That's an H bridge, which can be used for the NEMA 17. The two coils have 4 wires, and you go 2 here, 2 there, and then you step it. It's like 1, 3, 2, 4, something like that. To power the NEMA, I'm gonna use, actually, where is it? One moment. Okay, here it is. To run the NEMA, we're going to use the Atmega 328, is this the P? Yeah, Atmega 328P. To program that, we're going to use the programmer and aka Arduino Uno. We're going to need a crystal, 2 22 picofarad capacitors, and then I don't know if those sockets work or not, but I might go that route. I'm gonna have 1 by 2s. Yeah, I'm gonna cut 1 by 2s, and they're going to line the perimeter. And then on top of it, I'm gonna have a piece of aluminum, and my aluminum's buried right now. These are the smaller spindles. I've got, like you saw in the previous video, like a 7-inch. And then I found this. This is a woodpecker driver board, and it got upgraded, so all these are just kind of kicking around spare parts. But I think there is an I don't know what, like A2 something, a stepper driver, and I actually think that these are rebranded as, and that's what they were, is the A something, because it's got the current screw. I'm gonna have to do some research on that, but there's that. And I've got, what else? White. This came from a bucket lid, but if you put, just hold that with one hand, if I can do this. If you put the flashlight through the back side of it, it gets a very clean white. You can see there on the bottom. Very clean white light coming through with a lot of diffusion. So I think I'm going to go with that. That came from a white bucket, 5-gallon bucket lid. And a few more things. I found some nylon bearings. I've decided not to go with that plastic, the tube that has where you run the film over it. I can't get the camera focused well enough with that, and so I'm gonna have to come up with some bearing, like bearing, and then run the film between it, flatten it out. What else? I have a buck booster, but what I found out is if you run 12 volts to this, that little power regulator right there spits out 5 volts for the Arduino. And if I remember right, these things run off of 5 volts, but I could be wrong. Does it say 3.3 and 5 volts? We got 5 volts there, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research to find out what runs that. But we got buck booster, we've got some 5-volt power regulators. If I use the Raspberry, we get the Raspberry. If I want to use an ESP32 WROOM, got that. In the event that we need a few more NEMA 17 motors, we've got those. And what's this? Those are thermometers. We don't need the thermometers. Got a couple of ISO linear chips. Plug them in. Might need those. And finally, our 12-volt power regulator Don't remember what the in on this is, but you can adjust it for a 12 volt out. Does it say somewhere? Another thing I'm gonna have to look at. I did find another webcam in the event that the first one doesn't work, which it did, so I'm hoping that it continues to. So here's the overall idea. You've got your full reel, you've got your, and this one's empty. Your NEMA goes under here. I've got a little bit more drawing to do, as you can see. There's your camera. As the film slides by the camera, click, 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 Arduino takes a picture, and then the laptop O, which is currently buried, is going to run the whole show with C# and .NET MAUI.